Hi folks, it's Chet from Tag Along with Chet. As you can see, I've been quite busy. On top of that, we had a move as well. As you may or may not know, we just recently moved to Vulcan as well, and I'm right now sort of in the midst of a bunch of boxes at home, as well as I'm putting a room in this hangar out here. This is going to be my sort of a place to keep my books and airplane memorabilia and airplane parts and blog books, etc. So I'll show you what's been going on here. Just a sec, I gotta have a drink of water, folks. I've been drywalling. It's been a sweaty job. Anyway, this is what I've been up to. There's the airplane. Drywall's on the ground here. Insulation, so we've got the walls insulated. So this is the office, you might say. I don't know. It's in behind here. We've got drywall back in here, and back in here as well. And of course, the whole room will be drywalled, including up in the ceiling. Now you'll probably see the wiring that we've got up here. Now this is all going to be run off of solar power. So there'll be no electrics in this building at all. As I've shown you in other videos, the door is run off of solar power as well. The way I looked at it, it's basically 80 to 100 bucks a month just to have power going to your hangar, even if you don't use it. You know, there's administration fees, transportation fees, and you could be just basically having your airplane sitting here doing nothing for a couple of months, and you're not showing up, no lights on in the building, and bang, you're still going to get dinged with 80 to 100 bucks. So you're looking at about $1,000 a year just on, about $1,000 a year just on power, even if you're not using it. We're going to have a little window in here, just a small window, and of course the door. The power actually runs basically from here. I've got my off-on switch here by the man door, and that'll turn the power on. Cable just basically runs around here and down the wall. It's basically a normal electrical hookup, nothing, you know, spectacular. The power source will be coming from down there. So anyway, I'll show you that in a sec. I got a couple of plugs here, one down there, one's up here. The desk that's sitting in front of my airplane right now didn't fit my office in the house, so I got a new desk, and the old desk will be sitting out here. So basically this is what it looks like. Desk will be behind me in the window. This is a desk. It's an old desk. I've had this for, 20 years at least. So it's an old teak desk, well, teak veneer or whatever they call it. That's on here. And yeah, so the solar panels, you'll see the ones I've got up here running the door. There are two 40-watt solar panels. They run this door here. Here's the regulators for each individual battery. The batteries are up there. I've shown you that before. Anyway, this will be similar, except what I'm going to do is I'm going to run two solar panels. Those two, I've got identical ones of those. They're going to be sitting in that window way over there, over top of the little office there. And then I'm going to get some batteries, and we'll have them all hooked up. But fortunately, one of these will take a maximum of 7 amps. Each one of those panels, the 40-watt panels, puts out 2.6 amps. So one of these is sufficient. So I'm going to splice the two wires from there and put them into one of these charge controllers. I'll show you where we're going to hook that up. This is basically the cables that we've got running out here. And somewhere in here behind me, we're going to put a panel, or rather a shelf, put the batteries on it. I've got my inverter already, which is over here somewhere. It's a 3,000 watt one, a digital power inverter, and it has 3 plugs, each capable of 1,000 watts. So that's the power inverter right here. It's from Canadian Tire. I got it on sale. Quite a good price. I think it was 199 bucks, 200 bucks. There's the battery inputs, fans. So the battery, it'll have the solar panels will be running from out of that window, and then they'll run down. They will go into the controllers. That's these things right here, controller. And they'll go to a battery. Now this is just a little battery I've got for my pulley mechanism out there, that thing. But anyway, it's going to go to a bigger battery than that, obviously. And then from there, you can run 2 batteries basically into this with these cables. Come with it. There's the cables. And then, out of the front, you've got 1,000 watts, or 3,000 if you total them all up, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, output AC. It also has a digital display, tells you what kind of power rating you're getting. It's got a USB port, and it's also got a remote off-on switch, which is in one of the packages that fits right in there. You can see the USB one. This is a digital display. Another fan, circuit breakers, 3 of them, 1 for each plug. And that's what we're going to have sitting on a shelf somewhere in here. Anyway, that's it, folks. Thanks for watching, and we'll get back to you as time goes on here, and I'll show you how we got all the wiring hooked up and so forth. So we'll talk to you next time. Thanks for watching, folks. Bye for now.